Let me take you back to Sunday, and the story I'm about to tell you about is a story that has been developing over from Sunday, and over 500 families of two communities near Obom in the South Municipal of the Greater Accra region were rendered homeless. Now, a demolition by a teak investor inspired that very act. Several took shelter in churches and in schools. Lord Asante Fojo was there.
This is Kojo into Ekwiakope, the village housed over 500 families last Friday. But today, residents are homeless. These mud houses were pulled down to make way for a teak plantation. The story was no different at Akpokope, another affected village. Sisi Doche lived there before the incident. Today, she is homeless with her children between the ages of 1 and 8 years. This is where their wardrobe ends up, and their bedroom is pathetic, exposed to the vagaries of the weather.
We had no place, so we slept in the bush before we were asked to sleep in a classroom. I don't know why they pulled down our houses.
Residents of the two villages had been living in the community for over 80 years. Narrating the ordeal, they said on Friday, June 5, 2013, around 4 a.m., a team of policemen stormed the village without any notice with a bulldozer and pulled down the buildings, destroying several property.
We don't know where to put our mind so that our mind should be peacefully, so that we can know something to do. Our children are not going to school. Some of the banknotes have got missing with their monies without seeing them.
Residents said the land was given to their forefathers by one Boabing, admitting they had no legal document to claim ownership. They said they were informed 2 years ago by one Atajan, a son of Boabing, who asked them to vacate the land.
They should have given us a time to relocate before this demolition. They have not treated us well. I want government to come in. They should relocate us because we are here for a long time. Where are we going? Well, we don't know our hometown anymore. We don't go to our hometown. This is our place now. So where are we settling? Where are we going? We are all Ghanaians.
They want government to urgently intervene in the matter and address their plight.
So TV3 later caught up with the investor. McCarthy justified his actions, explaining he had a court order to carry out the exercise. Lord Asante Fojo's report again.
Residents at Kojunto, Akwiakope and Akpokope last Friday looked on helplessly as their houses were pulled down under police guide. About 500 residents are said to have been affected. Affected residents are being sheltered in classrooms and in this unfenced church. The demolition, which was carried out at dawn last Friday, was to make way for a teak plantation. The investor, McCarthy, agreed to speak to TV3 on condition his face is not revealed.
I realize that they are not willing to go because any time they give me time by which period they have to leave, when I ask them, then give us another time. So that has been ongoing.
He claims to have acquired the 100-acre land some 25 years ago from the traditional owners of the land.
My landowners offered we can relocate them. All they were asked to do was to bring one goat and 2 bottles of stamp so that they will go and show them another land so that they will relocate them. And they wouldn't bother.
Showing several documents to support his claims, McCarthy said the people were a handful at the time of buying the land.
I wish it hadn't come to this. But all the same, if there is anything at all that I can do in my power to alleviate whatever suffering or pain that these people might be going through as a result of what had happened, why not? I'll be prepared to assist.
Residents of Kojunto, Akwiakope and Akpokope have been living here for over 80 years. The affected residents want government to intervene in the matter immediately.
And days after the Kojo into Akwiakope demolition exercise in the South municipality. Victims lament they are saddled with the poor living conditions. They admit NADMO has come to their aid, but reckon more support is needed and crucial to keep their families together.
The victims, mainly peasant farmers who number about 500, are made up of men, women and children. A visit to Obom on Tuesday night revealed the victims are hanging in with little space to lay their heads. Some sleep in a wooden structure which houses a corn mill.
We therefore calling on authorities to come to our aid so that our children can go to school.
Others also live in this building.
But yeah, assemblyman phone any council phone any my say but na for the meantime na mumpa baby my
enti woni wabusuafo nya na wo ha na
I tell you yen mi busuafo ni mi na phone na wa.
Okay, so he tells us that the place really was given to them by the assembly and they are settled here with their family. The victims said NADMO, since the demolition exercise, has come to their aid by providing them with mats and buckets to put their lives in shape in the interim.
For support, NADMO, I'll use this opportunity to thank them, because when the issue happened, they didn't sit down at all. They were all here. They provided them with so many items that at least will ease their pains, so we are still working around.
The Deputy National Coordinator of the National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO, Sylvester Azantilo, promised liaising with local coordinators in the South municipality to further support the displaced residents.